Good afternoon, guys. Next book review we are doing is Writing. Let's see if we can get the frame in here. Writing and Speaking at Work by Edward P. Bailey. This is part of my, I think I've dubbed it the Lit Punk MFA. My attempts to create kind of like a self-education on becoming a writer. I picked 50 books. Most of them you can kind of see up on the shelf right there. And there's a bunch of others that have kind of filtered their way into the library. But over the last previous year, I read 50 books on writing from various different kind of entry points into the craft of writing: fiction, nonfiction, essay writing, sermon writing, writing as prayers, all that kind of stuff. And this is one of the books that I picked up, and I did enjoy it. This isn't a great review. It's got some pretty kind of mundane, plain examples. If you didn't have any books on writing and you pick this up, it would be helpful, but I have a lot of books on writing, so I can compare the two. This doesn't hold a candle to some of them. Aside from what might be the funniest thing I've ever read in just perfect dry humor. So chapter 1, what is good writing? After a number of years ago, there was a standard for business writing that most people accepted but few liked. A formal style with a stiff tone. Writers sounded distant and impersonal as the buildings they worked in. Worse, their writing was hard to read, using big words and long sentences and huge paragraphs. The name of that kind of writing was bureaucraties. And I gotta tell you, the rest of the book didn't make me laugh, but I was in stitches after hearing bureaucraties, because I have this aversion to kind of like the corporate email HR speak. And there's whole TikTok channels now that deal with this kind of stuff. But language is funny that way, that there's like ways that we talk professionally and it's not like this. And that there's a name for it. I remember growing up in high school, we talked about like a font for sarcasm, because I'm Dutch, and we kind of live and breathe sarcasm on occasion. And so someone coined the term sarcastica, which I thought was funny. And this is right along with that, bureaucraties. It made me so happy to see that. So this is a short video. I actually don't recommend this book, but if you don't have any books on writing and you see this one, it's worth the read. It has some pretty plain instruction that's always good, foundational basics type stuff. Great to have on the shelf and just kind of peruse. But that first paragraph in chapter 1 is just chef's kiss. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday.